friends, Kelsey Stelting here. I am a young adult romance author and mom of 3 sweet boys, and I'm here to talk about Curvy Girl Romance and why it is honestly the best ever. So I discovered Curvy Girl Romance about a year and a half ago, and I was writing a book about a character who was more full-figured, and people were saying, I love this. I love seeing girls who could be me inside of books. And I thought, there has to be more of this, right? And so I started looking, and there was. Big surprise. And so I kind of got down this trail of authors who are absolutely amazing, and I have a blog post showcasing them and their stories of all types and all genres. Paranormal, romance, western, historical, over the top, insta love, contemporary, you name it, it's in there. And so I wanted to hit this video and talk to you about why I absolutely love Curvy Girl Romance. So the first thing is that I love how Curvy Girl Romance empowers women of all ages and all body types. So a lot of today's messaging is that, you know, curvy girls are not fit or not attractive, or that they're attractive in spite of how people are. And in these stories, these women are beautiful, fun, smart, amazing. Like, they have goals, talents, wishes, hopes, dreams, and the guys love them. And a lot of the times they love them because they are beautiful. And in most of these stories, there comes a point where the character realizes that they don't need validation from a man, they don't need validation from family, friends, media, whatever it is. They are beautiful as they are, and I feel like that's a message so many women need to hear, because I know myself, being a curvy girl, I felt like I hate jean shopping because it sucks to have to wear a size 16 when you think you should be a size 14, and it stinks when jeans fit around your waist and are super good there, but then around your legs they're like cringingly tight and you can't walk and it just makes you feel terrible about yourself. And the truth is that none of that should have any stock on who you are, your value, your worth, or you know, how desirable you can be to another person. And so I love that these types of books totally just empower women, and that is completely awesome. Another thing is, I kind of touched on it a little bit, but they have a completely countercultural message to young women and women of all ages. The media tells us, you know, you want to lose this amount of weight in 10 days, or here's how you can go from a size 8 to a size 6 in 2 weeks, or this is why you're not healthy, and this is, you know, you can celebrate plus size fashion all you want, but that woman's gonna die of a heart attack, and like it can completely awful things. And there's this kind of message going on, is that like, I can insult you for being fat because it's bad for your health to be fat. But honestly, like, these books are totally go against that, because we see women who maybe have PCOS. They might have great blood pressure, great, you know, blood sugar and everything, but they just have a little extra weight, and that is totally fine. And this message that these books send out is that you are worthy of being seen, and that is amazing, because every other message that's out there saying that you should be hidden, you should be in the back, you should be covering up with these like miracle Spanx things. I don't really understand why those videos are so addictive to watch, but they are. And so I love that Curvy Girl Romances share that message. And another thing that I love about Curvy Girl Romances is that I personally believe that all types of people should be represented in fiction. And that means that people of all colors, people of all religions, people of all abilities should be represented. That's why I wrote a blind protagonist in Sincerely Cinderella, because I hardly see any books with blind protagonists, and if there are, it's all about them being blind. It's not about them as a person. And so Curvy Girl Romances, yes, they are curvy romances, and so you know that's a part of the character, but there are so much more to the characters in each book than their size, and I love that they get that representation. And I feel like especially as a young woman, that when you see other people your size or your type in covers, it starts to make you feel less alone in the world, and just feeling that there are other women out there like you who feel the same ways, go through the same struggles, maybe have some of the same triumphs as you, just makes you feel less alone and makes you feel more emboldened to be who you are in whatever sense that is. Another reason why I love Curvy Girl Romance is because a lot of the messaging that we get is that you'll fall in love with someone who knows who you really are, or they'll love you because of your personality, not because of your size. And these authors are incredible because they get the fantasy of this. They get what curvy girls really want, is that they want someone to love them for who they are, and that means including their body. They want a guy to see their body and be like, "Damn, I love those curves. They are so sexy. I want some of that." And it's a little awkward talking about because my husband tells me this. He's like, "I just love curvy women, and those bodies better get ready for babies," and like all this crazy stuff because he's a little crazy. But I love that they understand that women just want to be seen and loved for who they are, and so they write these guys who see these women, and the guys are usually fit and attractive because that's just totally goes against what curvy women are always told. And they see these girls and they're just like, "Your body is rocking and I love it." And then they get to know the girl and they're like, "Man, that personality is even better." And so the personality is kind of like the cherry on top of what was already a perfectly delicious cupcake. And I love that. I think it just brings a smile to my face every time I read it. And the last thing that I love about Curvy Girl Romance is, obviously, I've been talking for almost 7 minutes. I could keep going for a long time. But the main thing that I love about Curvy Girl Romance is the happy ending. Because a lot of times, curvy girls, we've seen all of our friends, you know, get the guys and get married and fall in love, or we've been the friend who the guys come to talk about the other friend, like, "Hi, I think you're cool, but what's your friend's number?" And so in Curvy Girl Romances, the curvy girl gets the guy and gets the happily ever after, and there is absolutely nothing like reading a romance and feeling all the emotions and seeing these characters overcome what are truly deeply rooted beliefs about themselves and the world around them, and coming to a point where they love themselves, they are able to open up and love another person, and finally get that happily ever after and proceed into life as the people they're meant to be. So those are the reasons why I love Curvy Girl Romance. Check out the blog in the comments so that you can see all the other awesome curvy girl writers in whichever genre you choose. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can get more videos about fiction, sweet romance, young adult romance, curvy girl romance, whatever you like. So go ahead and hit that bell, and I will see you soon. Bye.